We did have a ham. LJ loves him some ham, though.
Oh, yeah.
He gets drunk and he gets blackout drunk and starts cooking up some ham, dude. He's fucking known for it.
I just eat it cold. I
eat mine raw.
Cold slice of ham. Yeah, I don't.
I was that night. Yeah, I was really drunk and I took pictures of it and everything after it was all finished. I was so proud of it.
Oh yeah.
And I was like sending it to everybody.
Oh, you like glazed it and everything.
Oh yeah, I did.
we were on like a big rum ham kick after that too, like from Always Sunny.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I had I made shepherd's pie, but I was drunk and it was left over in the fridge, so I was like, I'll just warm this up in the oven. Throw it in the oven. Completely crashed. Didn't even wake up. Just out for the night. She's yelling at me at 3 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck? Are you trying to burn the fucking house down?
Oh, boy. Well, that leads me right into our first topic.
It did definitely look like brownies, though.
Good pissing off the wife stories. Ooh. That was literally the first thing I had written down on here. I was like, I guarantee you guys have at least one that stands out where you're like, oh, man, that definitely... When Keisha was pregnant, she came to visit me. I was working at this plastics factory up in Canal, and I had like I was sick or something, and just blew the most disgusting amount of snot out of my nose into a tissue. And then I acted like I was gonna throw it on her, and it fucking ended up making her so goddamn sick to her stomach. She had just eaten like 4 white chocolate Reese cups before she came to see me. She couldn't even leave the parking lot before she ended up throwing it back up.
I have a couple, but one sticks out. We were pushing the mower, belt broke, and you know how our property is on a hill, so we had to push the mower up the hill. Mm-hmm. Well, my arm had slipped and wails her right in the nose, like I might as well full on punch her in the face, and her face just gets beat red, and she's like, "Just keep fucking pushing the tractor." Like, yeah, she was so hot. I'm pretty sure she didn't talk to me the rest of the weekend. So,
dude, sucker punched your wife.
Yeah, I'm notorious.
That's what we're calling it.
Yeah. So this was actually...
She's gotten me. We were play fighting, and I've got a good reach on her. You know, girls have shorter arms, and I just keep tagging her in the back of the head, and I'm just fucking with her, and she goes boom right in. I was like, man, yeah, I earned that one.
Hell
for
yeah,
sure.
You did.
So yeah, it doesn't take much for me to piss Allie off. So
yeah, I'm trying to think. The kid's mom, I know she was pregnant with Addie, and she used to have, we had a small chihuahua, or she did, and I let it out, and of course, you know, I was like drinking all day, and you know, because I was
like, one to do.
Yeah. This is not a habit I've broken yet, and I forgot to put the dog on its leash outside, and it was like probably about an hour later. She's like, "Where's the dog at?" And I'm like, well, "I don't know." So we thought like it just, because sometimes he will wander off, and so I'm like storming out the door, like trying to look for him, and I guess he just like was just around the corner, just sniffing around like the backyard and stuff. And she's pregnant at the time, so she's trying to chase me down, and I came back and I'm like, "Can't find him." She's like, "I know, I was running after you to tell you that he was here, but you were so drunk and wasted you could not hear me, and me chasing you being pregnant, I pissed myself."
Oh, okay.
I am really, really sorry.
No.
Yeah.
Yep, so that was immediately your fault.
Oh yeah.
So she was extra pissed just because you were drunk too. She's just like,
oh yeah, it was
motherfucker.
Yeah, it was really bad. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stop trying to, at least be sober when I let the dog out.
Yeah. So that lasted a whole 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hell of a streak.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's up, everybody? It's another Definitely Daddies, episode 6 here.
We're not going to get censored this time?
We got the boys here. We had an episode that got kicked off YouTube. Episode 3 that me and Steve had done. I think it was because I did the fake advertisement to a certain drug manufacturer.
I'm pretty sure that, yes, the fake advertisement might have done it. It was either that or the blood clot scenario we brought up.
Okay.
Yes.
We're talking about periods, folks.
Of course.
Nothing that has to do with any pharmaceuticals or anything about any disease or illness. That is our disclaimer.
Possibly a flu that may have shut down the country for a year and a half.
Easy. I told you no shenanigans. I specifically said.
I did have a flu incident this week.
Oh, did you?
Yes. A lady got the flu.
Uh-huh.
She's been off all week, so the hits keep coming. I had to wash dishes
a
dink this week.
Really,
it's awful.
You are just losing men left and right, or women. Well, you're losing them left and right.
Flip a coin.
You're losing some people with mustaches left and right. So yeah, we're not going to get kicked off, folks. This is you're going to watch us. Here's something for you. Go ahead and grab 4 beers. Drink 4 beers with us, everybody.
Enjoy.
Drink them with us. Have the fun with us. It's going to be a good time. The 12 Beers podcast. Well, we were just talking right before we started, though, about the PSP and the handheld gaming systems.
Yep. Game Boy Advance, all those.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a considerably older than you guys. I actually did have a Game Gear in high school. That was the Sega version of the Game Boy.
The one that had
the one that had the backlit screen on it.
Yeah, it was like
way
this.
better than the Game Boy.
It would suck batteries dry, though.
Yeah, because it took like 8 batteries to power it.
Yeah.
And the screen was
it
only
was
like
6.
8 big.
Yeah. Good system, though. I enjoyed it.
Did they come out with another one after that? 'Cause
No.
I remember when I was a young lad, just a Sega. I remember playing Sonic on a handheld. So maybe it is what you're talking about then.
But they released Sonic games for Nintendo. Nintendo got the rights for the Sonic games there for a while, right?
Yeah.
You could get Sonic on Game Boy Advance.
There's like
I'm pretty
Sonic
sure.
Advance and stuff.
No shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, because Sonic's not like tied to really Sega anymore. I mean, yeah, it's theirs, but they leased them out to everybody.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know that. I thought it was a Sega exclusive.
I mean, they got fucking Mario and Sonic go to the Olympics.
It's a fun game.
Oh,
That is a fun game.
Sonic's in one of the new Smash Bros. Too, ain't he?
Yeah, he's been in there since Brawl, I think.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot all about that. Sonic is... Yeah, he fucking... They really pimp him out, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
They're pimping out Sonic to everybody.
There was that one thing where it's like... back in the 90s they made a curry that was made like Sonic's face that they were like advertising and shit. Mm-hmm. And it's like, honey, sweetheart, you haven't touched your Sonic curry yet. And there's people taking pictures of it and it looks fucking disgusting.
Oh, I bet it's horrific looking, dude. Yeah, I bet that is absolutely... I never really got into the Sonic games too much. I never had a Sega, though. But
I had Sega, and I just didn't care for Sonic games.
Really?
No.
I played the shit out of them. I guess I'm the odd man here.
I liked Sonic Spinball. That was a fun take on pinball. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah. There's what was the other one? It was because it was the PSP and it was what was it, the Vita?
The Vita?
Vita. That one was all you had to download everything on.
Vita came out after PSP though, right?
Yeah.
Because PSP, like I said, PSP was ahead of its time.
But it had Wi-Fi connection too, right?
Yeah, you could Wi-Fi on it. You could. I remember I used to bring it to Stanberry when I was in 9th grade, and my buddy would bring his PSP, and we'd be able to link up system to system and race each other.
Yeah. Mine was a white one that had it was a special one that had like Darth Vader on the back of it.
Oh no shit!
And
I saw that at the game convention not too long ago. It's pretty awesome.
And they had movies for it and shit too.
Yeah,
They should have came out with pornos on an actual disc instead of having to download.
I wouldn't be shocked if they did.
Yeah, I wonder if they do. Give that a goog, folks.
Just drive up to Lions Den and find out.
Yeah, go up to the Lions Den and see what's going on up there.
We'll hit the Lions Den, the Chuck E. Cheese. There's a strip club like a block away.
The Chuck E. Cheese is closed down. You're talking about over by Eastland?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, yep.
Damn it.
The mouse is out.
Used to make a day of it. Take the kids to Chuck E. Cheese, go to Lions Den. I'm joking.
Hell yeah. Yeah, the PSP, I remember I would have to wait all night for a porno to download on LimeWire. I would sneak it on the computer after everybody fell asleep, and it would take fucking 5-6 hours to download or something, and then it would just be a roll of the dice if
Like
it even...
a 10-minute clip.
Oh, not even that. Yeah, a couple minutes maybe sometimes.
Still a little bit blurry, pixelated.
Yeah, terribly pixelated. Better than the Scramble Vision though on the cable box.
At least you can kind of make out a nipple there, you know.
Oh yeah, you definitely knew a nipple when you saw it on the PSP. I mean, there was no doubt about it.
Yeah, those are good times. I remember, ninth grade we had Corey Hurst, buddy of mine, cause I still went to I think it was either the second to last year, Stanberry. Ninth graders had to go to Stanberry, or what?
I was the last class that went.
Okay, it might have been 3 years before that. But you know, how you sit in the auditorium before class started, and we'd bring our Game Boys there. He had link cables, and we'd sit there and fucking do Pokemon battles right before school started.
Yeah.
And dude, if you got somebody got beat, you were fucking not talking to him the rest of the day because it was just you're like, dude, yeah, man, you're bringing in a fucking Mewtwo out of nowhere, man. We said no legendaries.
No. Hell yeah, I used to love those link cable battles, man.
That was, god, those were so much fun though.
Steve, you got anything for us today, bud? I got a whole bunch of shit written down here.
I've had a pretty rough day, so no, not much. Just,
all right.
You know, we're like the Avengers of mental health, so I got the depression covered. You got the anxiety covered. I don't know what you're going to take over.
Yeah.
I don't know, alcoholism.
That's the magic. That's the magic connector.
I'm what links everybody together.
Yeah, I'll open one to that. You guys ever pull the number where you fucking put a beer in a koozie? And then you drink it in 5 minutes. You're like, what is the point of the koozie anyways?
It does seem like a waste of energy.
It is. I put it in there, I fucking glug it, and then it's empty.
It's like putting a dress shirt on your fucking beer, pretty much. You just trying to make it look a lot nicer.
A little bow tie on it. And...
It does help in the summertime, you know? Keeps it a little cooler.
It does. Of course.
That's true.
I always like the, if I get a koozie, I like the ones that have really, are really push the envelope. When somebody would see it, they would get upset over it.
You like the koozie that has the fucking titties on it, don't you? So you're like, hey guy.
Yeah, that one right there. Boing, 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 boing.
Koozie says I eat ass.
And the Definitely Daddies merch shop will be open soon, folks. Get your koozies while they're hot. What'd be some other good? I eat ass. That's a classic. We need some bumper stickers, too. I think anything you can throw on a bumper sticker, you can throw on a koozie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just honk if you're horny.
Oh, yeah. Classic. Well, I guess that wouldn't work too well as a koozie, though. That's probably the worst example.
I was thinking a bumper sticker, but yeah.
I'm gonna honk at your beer can. I'll do it, bro. I'm down.
Hey, that's you hold it out the window.
There you go. While you're driving down 70, hold your koozie out while you're driving.
And we're back onto a genius idea again, folks.
I don't think that's the best idea.
Drink responsibly, everybody.
We none of us here have ever opened up a beer in a car and drank it.
Nope.
Today, at least. You guys ain't done it today, have you?
Okay, not today.
Okay, me either. All right, today we have not done that, guys. And we wouldn't think about it. Sober.
You ready for the Super Bowl?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm ready for it.
You got some
Philly
money
all
on
the
it?
way. No, I told you I lost all my money on the...
I forgot.
I put 100 in and I said, it's too dangerous, dude. Them parlays, you see them big numbers start stacking up, you're like, well, if I bet $5, I'm going to win 150. If I bet 50, that's $1,500, even though the odds are 1 to 13,000 or something.
Kicker has to kick one from exactly 49 yards.
Yeah, kicker picks his nose, fucking sticks his finger in the wind, taps his foot 3 times, and that has to all happen in the fourth quarter. I'm like, well, he did it in the third quarter, he's bound to do it again.
So what's your favorite Super Bowl snack there, Dad?
Oh, Super Bowl snacks.
There you go.
Man, Keisha always can whip up something. She gets creative. Woo. She always acts like the Super Bowl is not going to be a big deal, but I think deep down inside, she's like, it's Mama's time to shine. Because she will whip up some shit that I ain't never even heard of before. I mean, she'll make like, a buffalo chicken stromboli, or, I mean, just outrageously crazy things. All delicious, too, by the way.
She channels her inner Paula Deen.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Martha Stewart, Paula Deen.
Yeah, it's usually, we just watch it at home, just me and the kids and whatever, but we have, like, so much food, it's ridiculous. Like, it's a fucking holiday. We should get that Monday off.
Yeah, we really should. Yeah, maybe I'm calling off on Monday. And nobody from work watches this. Actually, I think a couple people from work watch. So, you ain't going to see my ass Monday, fuckers.
I'm just going to call off, so, yeah.
Fuck, let's just do another podcast on Monday, then.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, all the money coming in from this, hey, we have 40 individual listeners across Spotify, Anchor, and Apple. If we get up to 50, check it out on Spotify, guys. Open it up. Don't even fucking listen to it. Just put it on mute. Get us to play. And if we get over 50, we unlock ads. So then you guys will get to listen to ads. So enjoy.
What a great way to, like, incentive. Is that, like, not only do I have to listen to it now, but then I have to listen to ads, too.
Maybe even a certain pharmaceutical company would sponsor us. Maybe we could get a take-back season.
I think all we're getting is, like, mental health drugs is the only people would sponsor us.
Yeah. But what is it? BetterHelp?
Yeah, BetterHelp. Talk to your psychiatrist.
Yeah, they hook you up with a...
Definitely Daddy, sponsored by Librium. If you don't know what that is, look it up.
You might need it.
I've been prescribed it once or twice.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've never had the old Lith. I've just went through
this is Librium. That's like methadone for alcoholics.
Oh, I thought you said lithium.
Librium.
Yeah. That sounds like an element.
It's seriously, it's like methadone.
That sounds like what made
methadone.
Captain America strong.
Yeah.
They fucking injected him with Librium.
You take it to stop the shakes and to keep your body from shutting down because you ingest too much alcohol.
Because you've been drinking too much?
Uh-huh. Way too much.
Now, how much is too... See, I always worry when I'm quitting that I've been drinking too much. Because, I mean, I've done 18 a day. Like, I used to do a case a day. Like, 24 a day back before I got with Keish. That was... Literally every day was 24 a day and then going out to the bars. And I quit drinking. Every time I quit, like, I feel like I'm withdrawing for a day or two. But, I feel a little uncomfortable. I'm not, like, tripping and pupils all crazy, punching...
Not like the movies?
No, nothing like that. Yeah,
not
I'm
like
not like
Star is Born?
Yeah, I'm not just like laying in bed. just a big puddle of sweat, like breathing heavy.
I question Bradley Cooper's acting ability after that movie.
Yeah, he redeemed himself.
Yeah, he's done good work.
He's a fucking stud. I have a bit of a man crush on Bradley Cooper, so.
Oh, it's A-Team fucking reeled you in.
Oh, A-Team reeled me right the fuck in, dude.
Call back on the A-Team.
So the but yeah, I drink every time maybe it's just because I also like quit hard drugs, so alcohol just doesn't.
Yeah, that's.
But alcohol's
hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah.
After you do the hard shit.
Caffeine is actually a lot harder to quit than you'd realize. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's in fucking everything.
Yeah.
And even if you only have like one pop a day, you'll still get a headache if you don't drink it.
Yep.
Because I've even tried that. I've tried just like, I think there's like 30 milligrams in a Coke or something. I was like, I can do like a Coke a day. And then one day without Coke, just like a legitimate Coke head, I had a fucking headache, and next thing I knew, I was robbing people and
for Coca-Cola
just to get my fix. Yeah, I was robbing.
I think the hardest thing I've ever had to quit was cigarettes, though. That's fucking brutal.
How long did you smoke for?
18 to 24, so good 6 years.
No shit.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever knew you when you was a smoker.
No, I quit right around the time Isaac was born, so that's been 19 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
LJ, was you ever a smoker, or you always been the dipper?
I've tried cigarettes, but basically a dipper. Like everybody I knew so that's like.
How long you been dipping?
Probably since I was like 21.
Damn.
Yeah.
So I was the longest smoker then. That's probably why I have high blood pressure. I fucking smoked I smoked and vaped for like 14 years total. I just quit nicotine like a couple years ago, I guess.
Yeah, because that stuff builds up in your veins, doesn't it?
Yeah, something's wrong with my veins and arteries, and
Is that plaque?
I don't know. I'm dying. You guys might see me next week. You might not. Who knows?
It's always to 11.
That's always a roll.
Definitely not Monday though.
Living on the edge. Yeah, you ain't gonna see me Monday.
Still could be dead. Who knows?
What do you guys think about this idea? Putting together a Daddies rap. Oh, before that though, I have my buddy Nate is going to lay down a riff for us for intro music.
Nice.
We're going to have an intro, guys. It's going to be original too.
Nice.
From the Nate Yates, who is he's a fucking animal on the guitar. So I'm super excited about that. We're supposed to record it this weekend. But what do you think about a Daddies rap?
Sounds pretty cringy.
Does it? That does sound pretty fucking bad, doesn't it? All right. And that's why I like having a couple of daddies to run my ideas by through.
It might be funny. I don't know.
No, it would be terrible. That's what I thought too. But I was like, well, maybe they might be on board with it.
Oh, definitely. You could toss it on the reels. That's what makes it.
Oh
right?
yeah, the reels.
Ridiculous nonsense.
I put a clip. I put the clip of us talking about the Amish porn on the reels, and it got like 500 views. That 1 minute clip I put up. So apparently, other people were also
interested in Amish porn.
Did you ever dive back into that? By the way,
What?
you said you were gonna see if you could find any Amish porn.
It's on there.
Oh, okay.
There is some there. It's strange though.
LJ,
Very
listen to
fucking
that. I just seen this porn title the other day. It said she needs DP for her bunghole.
I was supposed to think of TP.
I know. I was like, I found the wrong Beavis and Butthead movie.
All right. I'm glad you brought this up because you told me this the other day, and I was thinking, I gotta save this to tell him. So this had to have been 98-ish, maybe 97. There was a movie called Dumbass, I think. It's a porn starring the best porn name in porn history, Allison Chains. Allison Chains. Great porn name. Anyway, and the two dudes that she's with, Allison. No, it's Allison. Chains.
Allison and Chains. Okay,
Yes.
Oh, gotcha. Allison.
But the two dudes she hooks up with are doing the Beavis and Butthead voice the entire scene, and it is beyond fucking hilarious. Yes.
So the whole time they're boning, they're just
Yep.
pussy stinks.
Yes. It's oh my god, it's so awful, but
Yeah.
yeah. I'm pretty sure I had that on VHS.
I'm gonna get your cornholio.
It is. You guys think I'm joking? I'll have to find it. I'll download it so you guys can laugh.
Dude, that is so fucking funny. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. So there actually is, because I was even trying to think of like Beavis and Butthead jokes. I was like, I actually found the wrong Beavis and Butthead. You know, they definitely did America because they needed I don't know.
Well, what I'm thinking is maybe like for like maybe like a 10 maybe 15-minute segment, we should all like this coming week watch like a certain porno or like parody, and then come back and like talk about it and like give like
our men's book club.
Yes,
dude. Because
I like this idea because I've seen some of the parodies and they are fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, some of them I'm actually just like, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna hold this one in for a little bit. I gotta find out what happened.
Yeah, right. Well, that's.
I told you I only watch them for the plot lines.
Yeah. Well, that's like yesterday. What was it?
Go in the bathroom to jerk off and come out just crying like, God damn, that was turned into.
This isn't the porno I wanted, but it's the one I needed.
A very special episode of Family Ties porno.
It's just bondage.
I did see one. It was This Is Not the Cosby's, and I was like, this is too much.
Oh,
and it was the Cosby Show. It was awful.
Oh,
it was awful.
That just sounds like I've seen like Star Wars.
Was it people in blackface or was it a?
I think it was real black people.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
They didn't.
Well, so they'll get offensive on a porno sometimes. There's really no boundaries on this.
It's pretty much the only safe place you can not offend anyone.
That's where I need to start doing my free speech at. But like, you're getting offended at what I'm saying right now? Really? Of all places? Here?
With my stepdaughter?
She got trapped in the washing machine again.
Oh, the stuck in a window ones are hilarious. Put up quite a fight.
Yeah, those ones always crack me
I
up.
said the wind was blowing yesterday like a stepmom on Pornhub. I thought that was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And then Steve, I stole Steve's joke. I said your joke to LJ yesterday. I was like, here it is Thursday, and I thought it was Thursday, but it turned out to be Wednesday.
All right, I gotta tell. That's not my joke. That's Christopher Robin's joke from Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, even better.
The original.
Wow.
The OG of funny, Christopher Robin.
That motherfucker's been making me laugh since I was like 4 or 5 years old.
Oh, bother.
Oh, Piglet.
There's supposed to be like a Winnie the Pooh horror movie. Did you guys hear about that?
I have
I
heard
Like
think
Blood and Honey or something.
Yeah,
I think I have heard
somebody
about
at work
that.
was telling me about it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd peep that or not. What was we talking about right before that though? Well, oh yeah, watching a porno and talking about it.
Oh yeah.
That's
Porno
some
storyline club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really think that's something special right there.
Like,
LJ.
Fuck
You know,
it,
you
this
could-
book club. This is our.
You could rate it like on like the story, and then you can like rate it like on like their performances, and then like the actual.
I'm pretty sure I heard that dude fart at one point.
Yeah, somebody knocked that down a point or two. Too many macaroni noises.
Something I can't stand when the voices and the mouths don't sync up. Drives me bonkers.
We're bringing culture to the masses.
Put some work in,
Too much
Pornhub.
of the dude's ass in the shot. I don't really dig that. Too much of the underneath angle.
Two taints together just doesn't look right. It just does
It's
not look right.
horrific. It's horrific. Why did they throw that in there? No one wants to see
Somebody
it.
does want to see it. It's not me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess there's always somebody that wants to see it.
They wouldn't be doing it if there wasn't somebody out there asking for it.
God damned dudes. You're right.
Well, I think that's like we should, or maybe like everybody could like send us like ideas of like what to watch, and then just like review them.
Yeah. Take some user the comments. Our last episode is at 60 views.
Nice. We did get a comment from Mr. Joey Austin. He told us that the hockey game we were talking about was NHL 95 that had the fighting in it.
Oh, really?
And he reminded me that it's from, they play it in Swingers.
Joey listens?
And I should have known that, yes.
Oh, shout out to Joey.
Joey listens.
One of the fucking nicest guys ever, dude.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
So I told him he should be a fact checker, and he said he wasn't that in depth on all the stuff we talk about, so he probably shouldn't be our fact checker.
yeah, if he gets to researching, he's going to end up just watching porn all day. So.
Which I mean isn't really that bad.
Yeah,
which-
it's not exactly a punishment.
I have a cousin that's all he does, just fucking watches porn all the time.
Just cranks it out.
Yeah, just cranking all the time.
Who was it? I remember a story about it was a football player, Winslow, for the Browns.
Kellen Winslow?
Kellen Winslow. And apparently he was an addict like that and would watch porn on like the plane
Just was
right
just
next to
always-
a dude. Yeah.
Always
yeah.
had to have it going, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some dudes are just always fucking touching themselves. And
Shit, I was gonna say Carl
Carl.
Winslow.
From Die Hard? Oh,
Yeah.
different guy. Yes.
yeah. Family Matters.
The TV dad
Yeah.
on the commercials.
Yeah, that's I need to look up his actual name, but yeah, Die Hard and Family Matters.
Great actor, very talented.
oh yeah, Daisy hasn't fucked up our podcast this time either.
Thanks a lot,
You
Daisy.
fucking bitch. Yeah, sorry about the audio last time, guys. It was complete trash. Did you guys even try listening to it? You guys don't let. Who am I? Clearly, you did. You didn't. Neither one of you guys even gave it
Into
one
the
peep.
ether. I'm glad someone's listening.
I gave it a good listen. It was a good time, but the
Hard to listen to, huh?
well, the audio was just off a little bit from Daisy fucking it up, and I took some from the iPhone and threw it in there. And the video on YouTube, our mouths don't match up, just like
Like shitty porn.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you can
Just
barely
like
watch a
shitty
porno,
porn.
there was no way you're gonna watch this. Hey, a lady I work with recognized you,
Oh, yeah?
so you are famous now. You're getting noticed.
Local celeb.
You are. this lady named Tara that works in the office, she was like, "Is that Steve guy? Is he bowl much?" I was like, "Oh, well, Steve was a big time bowler," and she was like, "Did he also maybe work for Pepsi?" Apparently, she knew you from when she worked at Festival Foods years ago, and you were the Pepsi man.
I'll be damned. Yeah, it's been Jesus. It's been more than a decade I've been gone from Pepsi, and I still get Pepsi guy. Hey, you the Pepsi guy? Fuck.
You must have left quite the impression on people as the Pepsi guy.
I did do it for almost 15 years, so yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Yeah, you guys were probably just learning to walk then, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was
still shitting my pants.
I was still sucking on my mom's titty at 13 years old.
Wait, how old are you guys?
32.
32?
I'll be 35 on March 1st.
I was gonna say I had kids you guys' age, but I don't.
Quick. No.
That'd be really awkward.
I have a 19-year-old.
That would be pretty wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19 years old. Between us, we have 9 kids. Isn't that wild? And we've given zero parenting advice to anybody.
No.
Oh, yeah, I did have a great question for you guys.
What's up?
This is a daddy question. Kids in their fucking socks, am I right? In the fucking couch cushions, wherever they decide to take them off.
That's
any fucking place in the house.
That reminds me of last night, man. So, my daughter, when she gets home from like school, she just like kicks off her shoes and just like throws her socks wherever. Oh. And so, yesterday I was like making dinner or whatever for him, and I'm like, hey, because my daughter's just doing random shit or whatever, and so I'm like, hey, when you're done after you doing that, can you please, because there's like 6 pairs of socks underneath the table, just sitting underneath the table. I'm like, can you please pick this up? Oh, fine. And all I hear is just like her stomping upstairs,
the stomp,
and then slam the door, and I'm like, just like, hey.
And ask you to go plow the fucking fields, pick up your goddamn socks.
Yeah, kids these days. God damn! I wiped my ass this morning, found a sock up my ass. It was crazy. They're fucking everywhere.
It's like it's just like getting a BJ. She's like, oh, here's a sock.
Those motherfuckers are everywhere, dude. When I yell at the kids and they go with the stomp, though, at every single stomp, I'm just like, oh, that motherfucker, dude. I'm immediately up out of my seat and just like, what? I'm taking everything. Yeah, give me it all. Yeah, give me. You get nothing.
Oh man, nothing. Yeah, and that's like the worst thing is too, because you're like, okay, so now where's the other sock? Where's the other one at? Because then you're like, where is it? I don't know. Do you not kick it off like where the other one is? I don't know.
Yep. My kids are out of socks. I just flip up the couch cushion because they'll stuff them down. Like, just get out of school, take off their socks. I'm not walking 10 feet like a dipshit. I'm stuffing them in the fucking couch. That's
so they're couch stuffers, huh?
Under the coffee table.
That's what I used to do with my jizz rags. No, I'm kidding.
No, you don't. No, you're not.
Those all end up under the bed, folks. A lot of socks that had their own shapes. And held them.
It stayed that way.
Even when you picked them up.
And you put one on accidentally, you're like, oh.
That's like making like animal balloons and stuff. You're just like, here's a giraffe.
Cum sock animals.
We're gonna have plenty of merch for you guys. Don't worry.
Sean's cum sock animals.
They might be slightly
show you how to make them.
They're gonna smell like those trees that bloom really early, but.
Well, that's like what was funny. What makes me laugh is like, like how like the girls on like Twitch and stuff will like sell like bath water and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, they'll be sitting in the tub and they'll be like, which one of you perverts wants to pay over for this?
It'd be like what's like the most disgusting thing like we could sell like.
Oh boy, yeah, cum sock animals would be up there. Yeah, what all do you want us daddies to send to you? We have just a
grunt noises.
Yeah, with the grunt noises CD. That one is
compilation.
Oh, dude, just 30 minutes of.
Yeah, did you hear? Did you hear that crack? Oh, there went my knee.
Yep, you guys know my knee's making that noise again. Go ahead and get me a beer. Just asking to get a beer in different voices. How many times did your parents ever ask you to get a beer for them? You ever have to used to do that?
My parents didn't drink.
What? Well, what the fuck happened to you then?
Daddy issues, remember? We talked about this.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, mine was dead before I could, get that.
Yeah,
So
my parents weren't around. My parents weren't around, so that's what happened.
Well, my dad used to always ask me to get beers for him. My uncle would always give me $1 whenever I got a beer for him.
Jackpot.
Yeah, he was a so I would just be like, hell yeah, the more beer he drinks, the more fun he gets. So I'd but I would always still shake him up every time. Like, they all knew I was the little trickster that always had to tap the can. Dad would ask like 10 minutes in advance because I'd just show up smiling, holding it, and he'd just be like, I know what you did. You're not fucking clever.
That's what I do to my kids.
Just open it, Dad. Open it. Open it.
I'm just like,
Couldn't even wait.
I'm just like, yeah, go grab me a beer, and they'll like walk away and be like, lazy. I'm like, huh? Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Mine don't even get me one. I ask them. I'll text them sometimes. I was like, hey, grab me a beer? ?
Alex, like, if you ever have your kids get you a beer, you're fucking out of control and you need to stop.
Oh, man.
Just go get my own beer.
So you get your own?
Yeah.
Well,
I gotta get my steps in.
That's true. I got my steps in today. Did a nice little workout earlier. Hated myself. Watched some more anime. Watching Hunter x Hunter still.
How's that going? How far are you?
I'm to the point now where so this ant, she gave birth, she eats things and then like gives birth to like whatever so she'll eat like a rhino. She's a huge ant. She doesn't even look like an ant. And like, so she eats like a rhino and then gives birth to like a ant rhino hybrid or something. And so she's, and these things are like super powerful. And like now she has like a whole army and they're all different kinds of creatures and they learn to use Nen, which is like their like kind of magic, I guess. Their aura that floats around. So yeah, that's right where I'm at right now.
You got a pen over there?
I don't.
That's alright.
No pen.
I'll remember. I'll send it to myself.
Okay. What, I was going to talk about anime, though, because Steve had said that his family is catching up on Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's such a great show.
That's what I told him.
They found the first season on... I've seen it. They found the first season at Odd Lots. And, yeah, they've been watching the crap out of it, so...
You mean Ollie's?
Big Lots. What is it? Yeah. Yeah, Big Lots. Out on...
Main Street. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Big Lots is back in town again.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard it for so long. I was like, no, Ollie's. It's not Big Lots no more.
Idiot.
Fucking kidding.
Yeah, no, that's like Allie's favorite shop, so she stops in there to see what they have. And
yeah, one of the greatest stories ever told, though, man. I remember when it first came out, I was like, Nickelodeon's trying to do, like, anime?
Yeah, it turned out to be like one of their best shows.
Yeah, it turned out to be such a great story, man.
Yeah, that was...
It's no cat dog. Fuck you.
Oh, cat dog.
It's no cat dog. It's no Angry Beavers.
Yeah, what was the deal with Angry Beavers? I mean, was that supposed to be like an innuendo in the name? Because they had some questionable shows, you know what I mean?
Like, like Invader Zim and, Angry Beavers, because I actually have a plate in my cabinet right now that has Angry Beavers on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that should be a mantelpiece.
I know. I was gonna get it framed.
What there was...
Is that made by the Franklin Mint?
What is that? Is that Angry Beavers right there? What's the score on that?
I dare you to take it to Antiques Roadshow.
Be like, I found this in my attic.
Oh, dude, that would be some funny shit. Take
our stupid shit to Antique Roadshow.
Yeah, dude,
you guys remember the place that McDonald's did for like Hercules?
Oh,
and to like take them those and be like,
all dishwasher worn and half worn out and everything.
It's still got like
marks through.
It's still got like the like salt salsa and stuff like stained on it and stuff. Yeah. He was like, how much is this worth now? It's like, sir, you might as well just throw them away.
Yeah, that's literally
This
garbage.
is my complete collection of the Dream Team McDonald's cups.
Burger King had the cups too. You remember the Burger King had like a Jungle Book cup that came out, and
Oh yeah.
they were nice, good sized cups too.
Yeah.
I mean, these were some hardy motherfuckers.
Yeah, like that's when when we were kids, McDonald's and like all the fast food places would come out with
cool shit,
like glasses, like you eating utensils and stuff.
Yep.
And my biggest thing is I wish McDonald's would do again is the Halloween buckets. Like the kids meals where it had like the witch.
I think they might have did them this year.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they
did. They? Because
maybe last year we got them. We got them for the kids one year here recently.
Mm-hmm.
I wish
let's get us some McDonald's, guys.
They did that every year though, and now it's just like randomly, whenever they choose to do it.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, they did also, like it was a special toy if you bought gift certificates. So it'd be like a reindeer or a bear of some sorts, but they had all that shit back then.
Back when gift certificates were actually
a gift certificate.
Yeah,
Yes, like a book of gift certificates.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, before all the card stuff, you would actually get a gift certificate.
Did you guys ever do a birthday party at McDonald's?
No, we used to hit up the Burger King playpen all the time though when we were youngsters.
They the one when we lived down in Logan when I was like 4 or 5, we had you could actually like rent out like half the space and have a birthday party at like the store.
No shit. Did they have a play place down there or anything?
No, but they actually gave you a cake too that had like
What's a McDonald's cake taste like?
Well, no, they actually like had like Ronald McDonald's face on it and everything.
No shit.
Yeah.
Period eating lips and everything.
Oh yeah, it was so weird eating a clown.
Eating a clown that ate a woman.
But yeah, that's what my mom did for me for my 4th or 5th birthday.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Damn.
And
Now we were poor as shit. I didn't get. I was lucky my parents remember my birthday most days, most years. So
It's all right, buddy. I forget it most of the time too.
You remind
Happy birthday!
You remind everybody it's your birthday like a month in advance.
That's 'cause
Hey,
nobody
my birthday's
cares.
coming up.
You have to make sure everybody cares.
That's true. That's true.
That's like the thing at work. Like everybody's like, "Hey, it's my month,"
Oh
Like,
that's the thing. What was that one show that was on Nickelodeon? Cow and Chicken?
Yeah, Cow and Chicken.
That was Cartoon Network, bro.
Yeah, it was Cartoon Network.
Oh, was it?
Cow and
that
Chicken
one had
was
that
hilarious,
one had
though.
the devil that had like his ass out all
Yeah,
the
all the
time.
time.
Like they were always smacking each other in the butts and
Very underrated show.
Anytime I see my kids watching stuff like that where there's butts and they're all laughing at them, I'm just like, how dare you laugh at that? But when we were kids, like there was always smacking. There was every show somebody was getting a butt smacked.
Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy, shaking their butts.
Wow, Ren and Stimpy had like the most like innuendos in a cartoon.
Rocco's Modern Life.
It was pretty dark.
That was very dark.
Very
That was
dark.
just like a depressed.
And the funny thing is that the theme song was sung by the B-52s.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, Rocco's Modern
Yeah.
Life.
Hell yeah, that was about B-52s, huh?
And I'm not gonna sing anymore because we don't need DMCA. on
Well,
this.
obviously you can't sing as good as the B-52s.
Well,
but
yeah,
we get
obviously.
the point.
Yeah, I'm not on key.
I think he probably built out Love Shack, and how dare you judge him?
Exactly. So much fucking hate.
I'm sorry, man. Sing. This can be a singing podcast.
Let's hear Rock Lobster, if you could.
Rock Lobster. I always think of
Rock Lobster.
Rock Lobster.
What a great song.
I always think of Peter Griffin singing it.
Yeah.
Anytime I ever hear
That's
that song,
exactly.
He nailed it.
Oh, he nailed it so good, dude. Peter Griffin singing that is. If you haven't seen that, give it a goog, folks. It's probably almost a 20-year-old episode of Family Guy now.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy? I've been watching Family Guy since I was 10 years old. Isn't that scary? That's why my whole sense of humor is the way it is.
Family Guy came out before I had kids, so yes.
99.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I remember the
99
Super
they
Bowl.
got canceled
The
for like
Super Bowl preview, the episode 1 was after a Super Bowl.
No shit.
Yeah,
because they did it for
Rams.
a season and then canceled it and then restarted it.
Yeah, because the DVD sales were so high, so they're like, we might as well bring it back.
Oh, is that why they brought it
They
back?
did they did 2 seasons and they took it off TV
did they?
and
Okay.
had to bring it back. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when we had, it was back when they first had DVR cable. And I would DVR Family Guy and watch it before school on Monday morning. My buddy would always come over before we'd go to Sherman. We would ride our bikes there, and we'd turn on some Family Guy and fucking laugh our asses off.
That's how your Cleveland impression got so good.
Oh, I do. There was a dude that did a Cleveland Brown impression when I was at the comedy show last week.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, God damn, and he did it just as good as me, too. Another white dude. I was like, son of a bitch, I'm not the only white Cleveland out there.
Was Mr. Washington offended?
No.
Thank God.
No, he seemed like he handled it okay.
That's cool.
He was. I'll check on him next time. All right, what all else do I got here? Hey,
That's
something
going
that
on
always
the soundtrack, by the way.
that was an excellent dad noise. Right there.
Yeah.
We'll cut out all the dad noises, folks.
Yeah, sorry for that.
Don't worry, I got plenty. I'll be cutting out this episode. Just kidding. Nothing.
Cut that.
You know what always pisses my wife off? Anytime we go to the casino, they ID us, and she always gets ID'd first. I always say, hey, you guys are making me feel like a pedophile right now. And she doesn't ever think it's funny. And I think it's hilarious because they're insinuating that they think she's underage. Which then, so if they're IDing her, they must assume either I'm underage too or I'm a pedophile.
That's a good point.
So when I don't get ID'd and she does, I'm like, what, you think I'm a fucking pedo?
It could be your dad.
Well, she's actually, she's a little older.
Well, that'd be
than I
weird.
am.
That'd be weird if everybody thought that and saw them kissing.
Then a porn breaks out.
Which reminds me of why I'm not really much of a religious person, since you say that. I was starting to read up on Christianity. I was like, I might get into this. I might like this. Started reading the commandments. A lot of them made sense. Read one that said I can't fuck my sister. I said, psh, I'm out.
That was the one that broke the fucking camel's back.
I don't even have a sister, but...
If I did,
I don't want no religion telling me what I'm allowed to do with her.
If I find her attractive, that's my choice.
Yeah, that's not between me and God. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Not a religious person, folks. So if this offended you, I'm sorry.
Well, then feel bad for me because I got 4 of them.
You got 4 what? Religions?
No, sisters.
Oh, sisters.
4 religions.
He's got bigger problems.
He's
He's got 4
religions
sisters.
and 4 sisters. But luckily, all 4. We don't. Why can't you have more than one religion? Isn't that strange? Why can't I have 2 religions?
It is. What kind of, that's pretty egotistical that he wants us only to believe in him.
Only one.
Well,
you can't have 2.
They're pretty much all the same, really.
Yeah,
I mean, other than wanting you to pray at certain times.
Why do they only have Christian rock? Why isn't there Muslim rock? I actually told him, I said, here's some Muslim rock, and gave it to a Muslim. He threw it at his wife. He said she wasn't listening.
Well, what would be...
Wait, what about Rock the Casbah? I think that's Muslim rock.
Oh, that is... Oh, hell yeah.
Well, just think think of the Muslim version of Creed.
Yeah, Muslim Creed.
I'm on board with stoning that right now. Just throw rocks at it right now.
Well,
that is an abomination, and let's throw rocks at it.
Hallelujah. I could definitely see it. I mean, they use all those aluahuas, and I mean, those are all noises. Yeah, those are all noises Hootie likes singing. I mean, they rock those foul sounds. So.
Oh, hey, it's Hootie. Yeah, where's the blowfish at?
Hell yeah, boys.
That's that Key and Peele sketch where he's like,
That's exactly
my
what it
name's not Hootie.
Yeah, where's the blowfish at? It's just me, man.
I got a peeve for you guys. I don't know. We should start writing down a pet peeve that gets us throughout the week each week. because I really enjoy talking about pet peeves.
My kid sucks. That was mine. You got
Oh yeah, that was a good peeve.
Yeah.
That was an excellent peeve. Well, mine is fucking cashiers with long ass fingernails. You ever deal with that? I'm a cash guy, so I'm always...
Carry on.
It's close now, thank you.
Woo. Oh, is it hot in here? All right, cash guy.
Anyways, I'm a cash guy. These fucking bitches with these fingernails, these claws, to give you your change back, they have to touch you with their fingernails. You ever seen a woman wash those fingernails?
It's almost like they're picking them up with like tongs. It's just like
there's a reason that like nurses and dental hygienists
like
can't have long nails. It's because the stuff that grows under those
exactly.
nails.
And I'm getting I had it twice where I had a cashier lady put the fingernails in my hand and brush them on it, and get their own. I've never seen a woman wash their fingernails before. I'll watch because I watch, like I told you last week, I'm a little bit of a germ guy, and
I haven't noticed.
I'm like, how do you wash your hands? Another germ thing I had this dude on Tuesday I went to deliver to. He was in the middle of eating. And I had him go to sign my clipboard, takes both of his fingers, pops one in his mouth, swishes it back and forth.
No.
Puts the other one in there, swishes it back and forth. Immediately goes and grabs my pen out of my hand. Doesn't even pull a wipe on the leg, a something.
You threw that. You dropped that in the hallway immediately, didn't you?
Well, it was a really nice pen, so I just threw it at my clipboard. Got back and sanitized it, but. Yeah, and I came back and disgusted everybody with it too. I was like, this guy just wiped his spit all over. I was trying to make people smell it, and I was making everybody like really sick to their stomachs with it. But yeah, these fingernails. We don't actually have any woman listeners. I think we have maybe like one or two.
Thank goodness.
So, but if you're a woman listener, wash your fucking fingernails sometimes.
Get that nail brush.
Yeah, give them a smell. I don't know what a woman's fingernails smell like. I don't want to know what a woman's fingernails... I mean, how do you wipe your ass when they get that long? You know what I mean? Like, I'm asking serious questions.
They're all great questions. I'm stumped. I'm stumped.
Yeah, I have a little bit too much fingernail. I'm taking a little Snickers home with me.
Yeah, you're ripping through the paper for sure. If you have long
you're
nails.
really digging for treasure right then.
You ever take a shit and feel like you botched the wipe job? You're walking around a little bit later and you're like, I don't think I got it all.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a day ruiner.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll go back in the bathroom and try to perform surgery. Like at work with that single ply, there's no way you're getting it all. There is absolutely no way. If there's a secret to using single ply and getting it all, let me know, folks.
Gotta get a bidet.
I know. I've heard the bidet is the way to do it.
You've been to my house. I have a bidet.
I know you do. I used it.
It's nice.
I got off to it. No, I didn't. Tried.
I tried.
You weren't gone that long.
Well, my shower head has a bidet setting.
I don't think that's what it is. It might be a massage setting. You're just having fun.
Just have your legs up in the air. Just have it down here. Just, cleaning my asshole out.
I can imagine Keisha going, not today.
Yeah, you got the body wash and the bidet mixed up.
Shit. That's not a bidet setting? I was wondering if that fucking blew my asshole apart, so I was wondering why it was...
What is it pulsating for?
That's the wash your car setting.
The car got washed. And my insides.
Oh, shit.
That's the cleanest my colon's ever been.
What was we talking about though, boys? I had a whole bunch
your
of
pet peeves?
Oh yeah,
You
pet
got any
peeves,
pet
the
peeves?
nails. Yeah, throw us a pet peeve here, buddy. Anything that really... You're such an easygoing guy, I don't really see you getting peeved too easy.
Not too much. Well, I mean, other than, what I told you about, like, my Wednesday about the Granny K.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
So if if anyone from work is listening, they probably know about the story. But I had a new client Wednesday, and she just straight off like told me her nickname is Granny K, and I'm like, okay, cool. And like she's like got an inhaler and all this other stuff because she can't. She's like, just come on in, don't knock, just whatever.
So we set up for a disaster when they tell you don't even knock.
Yeah, well, so first thing she does is she's like, yeah, those Asian people really don't like white people. And I'm like, okay. And then she just kept on going on about China and like how much they hate America and that we need to like make sure we're armed constantly and like, protect the country. And
she's got some good points.
Oh yeah, no. Wow.
Well, yeah, she kept on going on, and it was especially about Asian people. I'm like, okay. And it was 20 minutes I was there listening to all this, and so now I've named her Granny KKK. So, because she is just like, I mean, and it's so weird because this is the first time I'm meeting this person, and she's just like, those Asians,
Sounds like my grandpa, man.
You can only imagine what meeting 3 is going to be like.
Oh my god, man! That next week, I'm dreading going. Like,
you read my manifesto?
What's up, Granny K?
Yeah,
that you call her Granny KKK, man.
Yeah, because she said her nickname was Granny K, and then she's like, "Well, I really like you. You seem like really." I'm like, "Oh yeah, because I'm white. I get it."
Yeah, racism, we ain't got room for you, folks. If you're a racist, we don't want you around here. But if you have some good racist jokes, we'll definitely listen to them.
We'll giggle.
We like the jokes, we don't like the serious racists.
Yeah.
And I don't like the person that comes up joking, but then is like, but it is kind of like that, isn't it? I'm like, no!
Whenever somebody says, I'm not what did they say? I'm not a bigot or I'm not a racist,
but yeah, when you hear the but, you're like, yeah.
Capital B, capital U, capital T.
Because there's going to be some racist shit coming out of their mouths.
Yep, or they pull
like a waterfall.
looking over both of their shoulders first for that one coworker.
Yeah, there's like, what? Yeah, I was not ready for that. Yeah, that was kind of like a pet peeve of mine because, like, I'm totally cool with most of my clients, but that was like, I'm like, yeah, too much for me.
I can't stand that either, dude. They just come off so fucking ignorant when they start talking like that shit.
Yep. But
it'd be different if they were in like a war. Like, they hated Vietnamese people because they were in Vietnam being attacked by them for 5 years.
Exactly.
You kind of have an excuse, not condoning it, but alright, I can see where your hatred comes from.
I had this
Just because you watch the news isn't an excuse.
Exactly. Right. I had this old dude that I delivered to, and he's a veteran from Korea. Mm-hmm. And he said he was having some problems. I was like, what's been going wrong? And he was like, well, probably because I was ran over by the enemy in Korea, and just like started having like immediately got like all pissed off.
PTSD.
And was just like, I was ran over. I was like, all right, I'm sorry, man, I gotta go. So he hates Korean people. Can I blame him? They literally ran him over. He got forced to go over there, and then got ran over by a bunch of them. I would probably hate Korean people too if that happened to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Or at least hold some sort of a stipulation against them.
You lived through white people trying to lynch you all the time. I can see where you're going to hate some white people.
Yeah, you're going to hate some white people.
You're going to have some issues with life every day, yes.
Yeah, it's like one of those things that...
But if you're a fucking white Karen that's just watched the news for 60 years...
Yeah, and you're just...
A couple Asian people cut you off the other day on 670.
You're like, I hate the whole thing!
As we've referenced, they are bad drivers, though.
They are terrible drivers. Are we allowed to say that on you? Please don't kick us off.
Cut that. Future Sean, cut that.
Oh, I'll listen to this, guys. Don't worry. I'll listen as much as you guys do. Dad said that he downloaded the last one and listened to it on the plane back from Florida.
He is adorable.
So, yeah, he said he enjoyed it.
Good luck, Big Jim. Big Jim,
Yep.
shout out.
Yeah, Dad listens to every one of these, so he enjoys them.
I love that guy.
You know, I was
He's the dad I never had.
Oh, well, you can borrow him anytime. He's always out at the bars.
You can borrow him anytime.
He's always out at the bars.
I'll rent him out.
Place.
Just like when I was a kid.
You
You
know,
were there
Just
too.
kidding, Dad. Love you.
He took you with him at least.
At the Elks, yeah. He used to take us to the Elks with him.
At least
I
he
used to
was
love
there.
going to the Elks.
You know, it's funny. I showed the kids the what was it? The mashup of all of our heads on the poster.
Oh, yeah.
And my daughter goes, "What are you doing holding a baby like that?" And I'm like, "That's not me." They're like, they were so
Oh,
confused.
they thought that was
Yeah,
actually
they
us?
were so confused about it. And I'm like, "That's not me." And my son goes, "No, that's definitely you." And I go, "I know. I was told I have a Zach Galifianakis head."
You do. Yeah, it's crazy how much... I'd like to get you guys next to each other in real life and just check out their proportions. So I feel like you guys are probably pretty close.
You also asked me is there a phone bank available, and I was like, "What the fuck is phone bank?" I actually know because I lived during that time. So I got married in Vegas when there was still phone banks. So yeah, yep.
I had some other stuff, but we've already done an hour. I might just save it for the next one. What do you guys think? You want to keep... I mean, it's 3 o'clock now. I know you daddies got some daddy stuff to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, give us some suggestions.
Well, no, I still have some other ones, but yeah, maybe I'll...
Toss one out there.
All right, cops get to cuss on the job. Get the fuck down, you piece of fucking shit. What other job do you get to cuss in like that? Can you think of any other one?
like
where you can...
at the people that you have to deal with.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Cops literally, if they don't like you, they can just call you a piece of shit, beat you up, and... I mean,
Yeah.
what other job can you just be like,
I mean,
I already
shoot you
told
too."
you once, you need to fucking listen to me. You know what I mean?
I think a doctor probably could because he's probably saving your life and probably can say some crazy shit back there. So
That's true. Doctors probably get out there and... I had a few jokes I've been working on. That's one of them. Cops are able to cuss, but...
lunch
Yeah,
ladies
what
can't.
other-
They really do have freedom of speech.
They legitimately get to...
Comedians, they get to say what the fuck they want.
Well, I was also trying to figure out how a drug dealer is like a comic. That's another one I've been working on.
How so?
So I don't know, serving out because I was a drug dealer at one point. And now I'm trying to be a comic, so I've been trying to figure out how they're similar.
I've been trying to clean myself up.
Yeah. I didn't know how I would.
Do either one of you guys wear contacts?
Sometimes. I mean, I have them, but
I thought it would be awesome if next week I wear glasses and you guys wear contacts.
I have my contacts.
I mean, I don't need to wear these to be able to talk. So.
I don't need these to make love to a lady.
Probably
Yeah,
helps your
I
vision.
need to see where these fingers are going. So.
So that's where the smell is coming from.
Smell my glasses.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
smell them, dude.
Yeah, these were in between some cheeks. So.
Oh shit.
I met a lady at the swimming pool, and I said, "Hey, I'm no mechanic, but it looks like your car is smoking." And on the way there, I saw a house that was on fire, and I said, "I'm no firefighter, but it looked like this house is on fire." And then I looked in the pool, and I said, "I'm no lifeguard, but it looks like your son is drowning." And she said, "Well, why wouldn't you start with that?" And I said, "I just wanted you to know my credentials."
Oh fuck! Oh, that's gold. I love that one. I love that one. Holy
Saving it up.
shit! That's good. I like that one a lot.
I
Yeah.
don't know where to go. I'm still trying to figure out where to go. That's what I'm working on too.
I think you might have nailed that one. That
That's
one might
all
go
I
to...
gotta do with it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. I like the ride on that one.
Oh man, yeah, I haven't figured out what I wanted to do.
You know
with
what?
that
You
one.
earned yourself a beer.
Where did that even come from?
I'm gonna assume Ava left it here when she was playing. Oh, killing me.
Oh shit! I still got one more beer here. God damned. Finish my last little bit of taxes. Did you know in the city of Lancaster you have to file your taxes with the city as well?
Mm-hmm.
You have to like mail in a letter with them.
I still owe them taxes from 2012, I believe.
No shit.
Uh-huh.
Just said fuck it. But you still been filing them every year since?
I don't live in city limits anymore.
You don't have to pay Lancaster city tax? What?
But I don't get their waste removal service or their water, any of that. So
Well, you're not really missing out much.
You still have to pay for all those services though as well, not in your taxes.
oh well, I live in,
So when you call the cops, the sheriffs come out to you.
Yep.
Do you still pay a school tax?
Fairfield Union. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and it's pretty hefty out there.
Bigger than Lancaster?
I think it's 2%.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's Allie pays more in taxes out there than some people make out in my area.
Jesus. I know. Well, Allie brings home the bacon. You fucking got it made there, Daddy.
Do I? I don't get to argue.
Yes.
What was the question for then? Do I?
I don't get to argue. I like to argue. And I don't get to. It doesn't matter. She's right anyway. So it doesn't matter. She's right and she makes all the bank. So
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I think that was all I really had, boys. Really, we talked about we covered all of the, what the fuck does that even... Oh, how many beers you guys think we drank total this week?
is that even
Which one?
English?
I don't even know why I write this so small. It's like a fucking... I pulled this out of a giant fortune cookie.
Yeah.
You will have a good time today.
In bed. You guys ever heard you're supposed to add in bed at the end? So how many beers did you drink in bed this week?
Oh my god.
How many
Probably
beers this week?
probably at least like 8 if I was like laying down in bed, because like I'll like, if I'm gonna go to sleep, I'll bring like 3 beers with me and watch something, and then I'll end up like, reaching over, grab another one, and I'll be like,
I hate it when I open that last one and I wake up the next morning and it's still almost completely full.
yep.
I got one worse. You're watching TV. You have your last one. You're definitely past the last one. You didn't need the last one at all.
No.
But it's sitting here like this, and you wake up like you pissed yourself.
Oh, because you spill it all over yourself?
Oh, fuck. It's the worst.
Well, normally I'll set them like this. So, and then I'll pass out or something and then wake back up.
Your butt's wet.
Yeah, knocked it over. Yeah, I spill them
Daisy's lapping your pants.
Daisy doesn't like drinking beer.
God. The only one in this house.
She likes weed. She gets weird on it though. She doesn't like too much weed. She likes just the right amount, and she also likes reggae music. But she does not like beer. I've tried to get her drunk a couple times, and
Daisy's a Rastafarian.
Yep, she is. Yep, she loves smoking weed. Probably because probably because I'm her dad.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
She gets paranoid if you don't give her the right amount.
Yeah. If she gets too much, she gets real fucking weird, and real extra stoned. Just she starts breathing too heavy, and she don't like. She hasn't got stoned in a long time, but yeah, she used to chill out. Like, she'd come up to me if she wanted to smoke some weed. Sometimes she'd know when we're smoking. And sometimes she'd look at me and be like, "I don't want any part of that fucking shit." And other times she'd fucking come right up to me and.
She ever talk to you like, "I don't want the devil's lettuce"?
Oh yeah, sometimes we've had some good talks with each other before.
You're like the PSA.
Steve, there is something I gotta tell you about. I told him earlier this week. This happened on Monday. So I was delivering towards like Washington Courthouse, and so it's like out in like I went to a gas station. So there was like 2 like what what would I call? Would I call them wiggers? Probably.
You could call. I think we can say
country
wigger.
bumpkins.
Sure.
Country bumpkins.
Sure.
And because they, wore like big baggy pants and like just thought they were, but it's because it's the way they talk too. And the one,
I think that's what really makes a wigger. As not just even dressing like you're a gangster, but also just being like, "Hey, bro, what up with that?
We be doing.
but that's exactly the way they talk though. And the one's holding up the line because he's looking for a pack of smokes that he knew was there, but it wasn't. So like the line's like going out, and he's with his buddy, and they're he's like making the attendant like go all the way in the back, like look underneath the counters, all those other stuff. And his buddy got so mad at him, he smacked him in the back of the head. He goes, "Smoke you some Newports, blood."
from one white man to another white man.
Yeah, and then the guy puts his hat back on. He goes, "Oh man, you're right. I should smoke me some Newports." And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Like, let's also go get us some grape soda and watermelon.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and make this stereotype.
And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And this is all the way out there, and they're
The
talking.
mean streets of Washington.
Yeah, the mean.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I was like,
You
"What
don't
the
want to
fuck?"
fuck around on the mean streets.
What the fuck? It just astounded me. Yeah, they heard me laughing in the back behind them. I was laughing so goddamn hard.
I'm glad you remember that story. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was so fucking funny to see though. Just smacking back. Smoking some Newport's, blood.
Oh yeah.
I love that shit.
All right, folks. Well, that's all we've got for you. It's another piping hot app. You guys happy with this one?
Very
Hell
good.
yeah.
We got anything else we got to put in here?
Thanks, Daisy, for keeping it together.
Daisy
thank
kept
you.
her fucking self together.
And send some questions and shit.
Yeah,
and,
send us some questions. Let's go ahead and take a look at the dad pad real quick. I'll even give you guys an in-depth look here.
Behind the scenes?
Yeah, behind the scenes. We got fucking Daisy being a good... Look at her. Being a good pup. It's because she's not supposed to be laying on this chair.
She's camera shy.
Sorry, Keisha.
You're just sitting there just like, oh fuck.
Alright, everybody. Bye, guys.
See ya.